Welcome to Gemba Video by the Asian Productivity Organization. In Japanese, the word Gemba means the place where tasks are carried out. We would like to show you good examples of workplace practices from Japanese production sites. We hope you can use them as a guide for your own management improvement. Today's theme is discovering a new horizon in the bus tour industry through digitalization. The global spread of COVID-19 in 2020 had a great impact on the service industry, especially on the hospitality industry. Koto Hira Bus Company Limited, that we are introducing today, was also urgently required to consider measures for its business model based on local touring services. In May 2020, when concerns were rising about the breakout of COVID-19, the company began experimental online bus tours, which offered pseudo-travel experiences to customers who have been staying at home for so long. In this video, we will look at an example of how digitization may improve customer satisfaction in the service industry. First, let us introduce Koto Hira Bus Company Limited briefly. The company was established in 1956 with 100 staff members to offer community-based transportation services, mainly on long-distance buses, sightseeing buses, and cabs. The strength of Koto Hira Bus Company Limited is to offer unique bus tours with many recursive customers. With slogans, "For customers" and "Smile and Hospitality," prioritizing customers is part of the company's mission. They aim not only to offer reliable, safe, comfortable services, but also to provide customers with the memorable experiences that may last a lifetime. The company calls the actions of keeping recursive customers and forming communities as sokyaku in Japanese, meaning creating customers. Because customer experiences are the most important aspect of achieving creating customers, the company works to build one-to-one relationships with each customer based on its only you hospitality philosophy. When COVID-19 broke out, the company had difficulty conducting bus tours. The company received encouraging feedbacks from the repeating customers. On the other hand, they were receiving increasing consultations from the local partner merchants struggling with their food losses due to the decline in tourism. Since company meetings were held online, even before the COVID-19 pandemic, the idea of online bus tours was planned and launched in just 2 weeks, with the aim of contributing to the stakeholders and establishing a new travel style. Now, let's hear an overview of the online bus tour from Ms. Kubo, the person in charge of the tour.
We have 113 plans for the online bus tours. From May to July of 2022, there were 560 events held, and approximately 10,000 customers participated. Approximately 30% of sales are from the local government, and nearly 80% of group chartered tours are from companies and labor unions. We see a new demand by customers from facilities for the persons with different abilities, senior citizens, and schools. We offer new travel experiences for those who are physically challenged or unable to travel even if they want to. We even have held overseas tours. Our online bus tours are currently offered in 2 styles, a general tour and a chartered one. In the general tours, we limit the number of participants to 15 in order to facilitate better communication among them. The event lasts for 90 minutes, which leaves the participants with their feelings of lusting for more. Using Zoom, an online meeting service, a tour guide facilitates the tour with a driver operating the screen. The guide helps the participants connect to the site and join the tours in real time. We provide recommendations for sightseeing spots, accommodation facilities, restaurants, and products for the hometown tax donation program initiated by the government, sometimes with quiz sessions. By connecting with local guides in real time, we can instantly answer questions from participants. In this way, some participants say they want to visit the place for real to see the guides. After the general tours, participants can join a talk session and directly give us feedback. On the other hand, many participants from companies, labor unions, and welfare institutions participate in chartered tours. We can also arrange a tour content for larger groups or meet special requests. Our customers range in age from 50s to 70s, half male and half female. Many of our customers are interested in traveling and learning history. They look forward to hearing stories which they would not hear in their real lives from our guides on the online bus tours. We also had cases that customers' friends, acquaintances, and family members who live far away and not seeing each other for a while joined the same online bus tour and enjoyed traveling together virtually. Many media covered our unique online bus tours when it was introduced. We had little advertising. Some customers saw the reports on the media and joined us. There were some municipalities and sightseeing facilities that approached us to hold online bus tours together. Word-of-mouth communication among customers contributed to the increase of participants after the online bus tours took off. When online services such as online lodging and parties were becoming popular, participation fees were mostly free or around US $350. We wanted to make our online touring service sustainable, not a temporary one. However, it was not clear what kind of content would encourage customers to participate for a fee. Then we came up with the idea to send local products to participants in advance of a bus tour. In response to an increasing food loss problem caused by the decrease of the number of tourists among our local partner merchants. Actually, we had many objections within the company, and only 2 members were in favor of the idea of launching the online bus tours. Most of our members didn't understand the idea of participating in an online bus tour for a fee, and they thought it wouldn't be fun. Despite such objections, we had the concept of trying something new as a core value within our company, so we decided to put the novel plan into action. It was challenging to offer online bus tours like real ones. Like the real bus tours before the pandemic, we send travel brochures to customers. We also make paper seatbelts and send them to the participants. Communication among participants was one of the advantages of real bus tours. In the online bus tours, we allow time to introduce participants to each other and encourage them to interact. Such contents referred from real bus tours in previous times make our online programs more immersive ones. We held a trial tour for those involved in the tourism sector before inviting customers. In the trial, we had a PowerPoint presentation with the photos of the actual tour destinations to introduce them in a slideshow. But it seemed like a briefing session, not a tour. Based on feedback from the participants, we decided to broadcast the live tour on site. The tourism company, called Sakio Tourist in Shimane Prefecture, with whom we had a relationship since we started our bus touring business, agreed to broadcast their local tours, which is now one of the core contents of our online bus tours. We don't have complicated equipment and systems. We have a guide staff and a driver. They each have PCs and earphones with a microphone to join in Zoom. Local guides often move around the site, so they use a smartphone to connect to Zoom, a gimbal to reduce camera shake if needed, and an earphone with a microphone. The guides may shoot the sites as well, using a front and a rear camera. Occasionally, the guides are accompanied by a cameraman to shoot them. The cameramen are not professional, but someone who can shoot videos of the guide with a smartphone. No expertise is required. For locations difficult to broadcast in real time due to lack of mobile phone reception or some other reasons, video may be recorded in advance. We use smartphones or GoPro for those preliminary shootings. We sometimes do simple video editing by ourselves using Windows Video Editor. We hold a rehearsal to check the flow of the tour 1 to 2 weeks prior to the tour date. The content of the tour will be finally adjusted through the rehearsal, though we have some blueprints in advance. We check the duration of the tour and the mobile phone signal connection at each location as well.
ツアーの時間内に収まるのかですとか、電波状況は良好かなどのチェックもリハーサルで実際に行っております。できる限りライブ感を大切にしたいので、
We want to make the tour experiences as real as possible. So most of the videos we prepare in advance are only 3 to 5 minutes long, or 10 minutes at the most. The visual contents will be prepared 1 month prior to the tour date at the latest. Our staff members shoot video at site, or we ask local guides to take videos. To create an immersive touring experience with videos, we avoid adding subtitles, unnecessary editing, and least amount of video cuts as much as possible. It takes less than an hour for short videos, and it takes a day at most.
長くとも1日あれば完成をしております。
In our company, there weren't any staff members with an IT background. We started the project with members who were originally in charge of real bus tours. Trial and error create a sense of immersion in the filming process. Finally, we managed to shoot from the perspective of the participants as if they were actually at the location. Those who have difficulties traveling for any reason, for example, a physical disability, can participate in the tours online. You can use the online bus tours as a rehearsal for actual travel. Online bus tours can help them decide where to travel. Direct advice from local guides provides beneficial information as well.
役立つことができます。2022年1月からはオンラインでしかできないツアーとして
We started new online bus tours featuring virtual personalities in January 2022. We used a virtual personality who is familiar with the local areas to maximize the appeal of the region. We have also created our own virtual character called Umimori Kodo in June 2022. In Nippon Haku Bangkok, an expo on Japan held in Thailand, we offered a video to introduce touring spots in Japan to expo attendants who are interested in anime and virtual personalities. We also hold tours to introduce spots in Kodahira town by talking online in a metaverse called MetaMe Kodahira Community World. We use the software called PRPR Live and OBS to operate the virtual personality. We face a lot of challenges in metaverse touring, but we would like to continue this kind of unique initiative online.
このようなオンラインならではの取り組みも続けていきたいなというふうに考えております。
Technologies free us from time and space constraints in the service industry. The online bus tours we saw today provide a new form of touring service, free from physical constraints, may suggest alternative way of servicing experiences which was conventionally offered only in actual places. In the online bus tour, we are liberated from time and space to reach the destinations, whereas an actual bus tour requires physical travel even to join the tour. Unfortunately, there are some experiences that can only be experienced in person. The noteworthy characteristic of online bus tours provided by Kotohira Bus Company Limited is that they include interactions among the participants and provide highly satisfactory experiences which may overcome the physical restrictions. In the case of Kotohira Bus Company Limited, a good understanding of the customer's demand, which is the key factor in the service industry, led to 98% customer satisfaction even in their online services. Either online or in person, the core value in the service industry is to offer the high-quality customer experiences for the customers' satisfaction. Another notable point in this case is that the local bus company stabilized sales and attracted customers with pioneering online bus tours in the midst of a slump in local tourism due to the pandemic situation. Media exposure contributed to the regional development and the local revitalization as well, showing the possibilities of new business to the tourism industry, looking for a way out of the economic slump. Due to this effort, the company's online bus tours were awarded the Regional Development Minister's Prize of the Japan Service Awards, which recognizes outstanding services. The potential of rapidly improving digital transformation is that it enables the creation of new value, or highlighting the core value of services by efficiently materializing originality and ingenuity without restriction of time and space.